Simon Callow examines the life of Maria Callas in the arts programme, tomorrow night at 11 on BBC Radio 2.
On the night of the 1st of May 1997, the Conservative Party suffered its most catastrophic electoral defeat of the century. What was it that had shattered its reputation for consistency and competence? Was it something that had occurred in the 7 years since Mrs. Thatcher had been deposed? Or was it something that had been accumulating since they first became the party of government in 1922?
Alan Clark presents his view of the history of the Tory party.
She was a complete outsider. 50-1 at Ladbroke.
Starting tomorrow at 8:30 on BBC2.
It's been marvellous. They've done wonders.
Healthy laboratory rats can be conditioned to die. The rats' minds were influencing their own immune systems. A seriously ill patient can be taught to reproduce the effect of her drugs without the drugs themselves.
She began to be in charge of her part of the treatment.
And cancer patients are using the power of their imagination to fight disease.
I travelled deeper and deeper, right into myself.
Horizon explores Mind Over Body, Thursday at 9:25 on BBC2.
Checking on the weather news now on BBC2, David Lee.
Hello, still some fine weather across the eastern parts of Europe, but on the satellite picture you can see this strip of cloud here. That's the demarcation of the really warm weather still across the east and the southeast, and the much cooler weather which has come across the British Isles, northern France, Holland, Belgium, Luxembourg, northern Germany and into Scandinavia too. Showers from that cloud there. Showers too from this cloud right down into the extreme southwest. Now the cold front is going to push its way steadily eastwards over the next few days with high pressure following, so more fine weather will return to central parts of Europe, I think, over the next couple of days. And although nights will be a little bit on the chilly side, daytime temperatures should recover just a little bit. Now we've talked about showers across Europe. We have some very heavy showers indeed across North America. Just look at this band of showery weather on the radar. The bright colours indicating some really tremendous downpours pushing eastwards through Kansas City on their way through the Mississippi Valley during the course of Saturday. Also in those central states we're going to have some very hot weather. You can see these orange colours getting darker and moving up towards Winnipeg, and then they start to move northeast, so some very hot weather in the Great Lakes area I think during the first part of next week. Now we didn't do quite so well as regards temperatures on Saturday. We only saw 9 degrees across the far north of Scotland with a northwesterly, and the best we could do was just 19 Celsius, 66 Fahrenheit at Poole. It's a long time since nowhere has reached 21 Celsius, 70 Fahrenheit. Now on Saturday, Sunday afternoon I think we'll find temperatures recovering a little bit, fairly generally 19 in some parts of the southeast and certainly into double figures across most parts of Scotland. And those temperatures may well rise a bit over the next few days, as you can see those orange colours across the central part of the country. But let's take a look at tonight's temperatures, and it's nowhere near as warm as we've seen recently. Temperatures 3 to 4 degrees in many inland areas, so a fairly widespread ground frost. Western coast though, with the breezes in from the sea though, seeing temperatures a bit higher. We are going to see clear skies in many areas for the rest of the night. Showers continuing near these western coasts and possibly more general cloud turning up in the north later as those fronts approach from the west, and they'll be affecting northern areas of the country through Sunday and indeed through Monday and Tuesday, very slowly slipping their way further and further south. So on Sunday morning we start off bright in the southeast, cloudy weather further north with some spots of showery rain, that becoming more restricted to the far north during the afternoon. But meanwhile I think some high cloud will affect many southern areas, with sunshine rather hazy at times. Temperatures as we've seen about 19 in the southeast, near 11 to 15 across Scotland. Winds in Scotland are going to pick up quite a strong southwesterly near Gale-Force in the far northwest by the end of the day, but of course that is going to bring the warm air up from the southwest. So we're going to find temperatures quite reasonable across Scotland on Monday despite the areas of rain. Further south, after some early mist, we're going to find some warm sunshine, temperatures in many areas of the south and southeast as high as 21 degrees. Well, that's it from me. Good night.
And that's all from BBC2 for tonight, but as always, radios 1, 2 and 5 Live are on the air throughout the night with music, news and information. So on behalf of everyone here on BBC2, this is Manju Mali wishing you a very good night.